Welcome to the Deep Dive, your shortcut to being truly in the know. Today, we're diving deep into a team in major transition, the 2025 New England Patriots.
That's right. A whole new era, really.
Exactly. Our mission is to sort of unpack all these big changes, look at their prospects, and, explore the key stories shaping their year.
Yep. And we've pulled info from places like Walter Football, ESPN, Athlon Sports,
Good sources.
and definitely sportsbrackets.net for all the schedule stuff. We'll touch on preseason, regular season, right through to the Super Bowl in 2026. We're covering new faces, coaching shifts, expert predictions, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, let's jump right in. The Patriots hitting reset again. Jared Mayo out after just one season, 4-13.
Yeah, quick hook.
And in comes Mike Vrabel, familiar face. What's the big picture with him taking over?
What's interesting, because while Mayo's time was short, some analysts almost felt like the team was kind of built to tank. Get that high pick, set things up for the next guy.
Plausible.
In Vrabel, obviously a former Patriot, unlike Mayo, he brings actual head coaching success from Tennessee. Coach of the year, even. That's a different starting point.
He's not exactly coming in quietly, is he? Sounds like he's setting a high bar.
Oh, absolutely. He's already talking about building a culture based on effort and finish. Very Vrabel.
Right.
And his goals are, well, ambitious for a team coming off 4 wins. Win the division, host playoff games, compete for championships.
Wow.
He says there's no specific timetable, but he keeps stressing it has to happen. So the pressure's on from day one.
That's a statement. Now, here's where it gets really interesting for me. He brings back Josh McDaniels as OC.
Yeah, that definitely raised some eyebrows.
What does McDaniels running the offense mean, especially for their young QB?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? How does McDaniel's style, he calls it aggressive but not reckless, often wants to run the ball a lot?
Right, establish the run.
How does that fit with the players they have now? Especially Drake May. McDaniels is tasked with developing May, and that's like the central piece of this whole puzzle.
Speaking of Drake May, tough rookie year for him, let's be honest.
Oh yeah, rough start.
What are the expectations for year 2? Can he make that leap with this new setup?
Look, he showed flashes, definitely, but also made rookie mistakes. The hope, the expectation is for a big leap this year.
Needs to happen.
It does. And you have to remember he had serious issues around him. Terrible O-line, not much help at receiver. They were last in passing yards, 31st in total yards, barely scoring 17 points a game. Awful.
So that offensive line, huge problem. Did they actually fix it? What changes did they make?
They had to invest rate. They were 31st in pass block win rate last year, 32nd the year before, just couldn't protect the QB.
Terrible.
So they used the number 4 overall pick on Will Campbell, left tackle. Elite athleticism is the buzzword there.
Okay, high pick.
Yeah, means he should have the quickness for those speed rushers. They also brought in veterans like Morgan Moses at right tackle, Garrett Bradbury at center.
But there are questions there too, right?
Exactly. Some reports say Bradbury struggled in Minnesota. Moses is getting older, 34 now. So maybe still some holes, especially inside. And Campbell gets Max Crosby week 1. Big test early.
Okay, so line improved, maybe, but still some question marks. What about weapons for May? Receivers.
Definitely needed an upgrade. Didn't have a single guy reach 700 yards last year.
Yikes.
The biggest name is Stephon Diggs, supposedly the new number 1.
But there's always a but.
Well, he's 31, coming off that torn ACL last October. Expect it back maybe around October this year. Plus, there's been some off-field noise, potential suspension talk, adds uncertainty.
Okay. Who else?
Rookie Kyle Williams, 3rd rounder, is getting some buzz. Could maybe emerge as an outside threat. They added Mac Hollins, too.
So more bodies, at least.
Yeah, and you still have Demario Douglas. He actually led them last year. 621 yards. Kendrick Bourne is back. Other draft picks like Jalen Polk, Javon Baker. It's going to be a real battle for those, 6 receiver spots.
Intense competition.
For sure. And don't forget Hunter Henry at tight end. Reliable guy. Make it like throwing to him. Gives him a safety net.
Gotcha. And the backfield. Is Ramondre Stevenson still the lead dog?
Maybe not for long. Looks like a shakeup is coming. Fits that McDaniels run-first idea.
Okay.
They drafted Travion Henderson in the 2nd round. He's seen as this dynamic 3-down back. Could definitely push Stevenson.
Stevenson's had some issues.
Yeah, his yards per carry dropped, had some fumbles. Henderson could take over eventually. Antonio Gibson's also there. Good pass catcher out of the backfield. More versatile group now.
Okay, interesting. Let's shift to defense. Better unit last year, but still only ranked 22nd in points and yards allowed.
Right, not exactly elite.
So what's the philosophy now under Vrabel and the new DC, Terrell Williams?
This is pure Vrabel influence. Big change. They're moving away from that old Belichick 3-4, occupy blockers, bend don't break style.
Towards what?
More attacking,
Yeah.
disruptive, especially the D-line. They want guys getting upfield, pressuring the QB, forcing mistakes. Think Tennessee's defense when Vrabel was there, creating chaos.
Makes sense. Any big names leading that charge on the D-line?
Oh, yeah. Massive investment in Milton Williams. Signed him to a deal reportedly over $100 million.
Wow, okay.
He apparently looked great in spring practices. He'll pair with Christian Barmore inside. Getting Barmore back to 100% after those blood clot issues last year is huge for them.
That interior could be nasty then.
Could be. This scheme lets them use their quickness. Kyrus Tunga, rookie Joshua Farmer add depth too.
What about edge rushes in the secondary?
They needed help on the edge. Pressure rate was like 4th worst in the league last year. QBs had all day.
Not good.
So they signed Harold Landry. He knows Vrabel's system, was productive in it. Big upgrade, hopefully.
And the defensive backs?
Christian Gonzalez is the star there. Second-team All-Pro already in year 2. Poised to be even better. Apparently picked off May multiple times in the spring.
Elite talent.
Definitely. They added Carlton Davis III, too. The thinking is those two could be a lockdown corner duo, maybe like Revis and Browner back in 2014.
High praise.
Yeah. And Robert Spillane was a key signing at linebacker. Him and Christian Ellis could be a solid pair in the middle. Smart, physical guys.
Any weaknesses back there?
Safety is maybe the spot.
Yeah.
Kyle Duggar had a really rough season last year. And Jabril Peppers, well, he's got a long injury history. So that's maybe an area to watch.
Okay, got it. Beyond offense and defense, any other interesting tidbits? Special teams changes?
Yep, some movement there. New kicker, 6th-round pick, Andy Borgals.
Rookie kicker. Always a bit nerve-wracking.
Totally. And a new long snapper, too, Julian Ashby, replacing the veteran Joe Cardona.
Huh. Oh.
Punter Bryce Behringer is still there, though. He was good at pinning teams deep. Consistent.
And something big happening off the field soon, right? Honoring a legend.
That's right. They just unveiled that huge 12-foot bronze statue of Tom Brady outside Gillette on August 8th, right before the first preseason game.
Must have been quite the scene.
Yeah, big moment. And looking ahead, Julian Edelman and Bill Parcells get inducted into the Patriots Hall of Fame on September 20th. Plus, fans can check out that Forged in Foxborough series on the team website for behind-the-scenes stuff.
Good info for the fans.
Right.
All right, let's put it all together. All these changes. How does the schedule look, and what are the realistic predictions? Win-loss record.
Okay, schedule first. Preseason's underway. Hall of Fame game was July 31st. Patriots play the Commanders Aug 8th. Then they're at the Vikings Aug 16th. At the Giants Aug 21st.
And the real stuff? Regular season kickoff.
Season starts league-wide Thursday, Sept 4th. Patriots open at home Sunday, September 7th against the Raiders.
And the overall difficulty. You hear whispers.
It looks really favorable, actually. Based on last year's records, it's rated the 3rd easiest schedule in the NFL.
Wow, okay, that helps.
Definitely. 6 of their first 8 games are against teams like the Raiders, Dolphins, Panthers, Saints, Titans, Browns. A chance to maybe build some confidence early.
So with that schedule, what are the projections? Can they actually get close to .500, 0 or better after winning just 4 games?
It's interesting. Walter Football has them at 8-9, second in the AFC East.
Okay, respectable jump.
ESPN BET set their win total over-under at 8.5, which, they note, is the biggest jump from the previous year's win total for any team in the league, asking for a 5-win improvement, basically.
That is a big leap.
Yeah. ESPN's analysis says while there's reason for optimism May's potential, Vrabel's track record, the talent influx, it's still a big ask to jump 5 wins.
What about Athlon?
Similar vibe. They say 8 or 9 wins are possible. If everything breaks right, they stay healthy. But they also warn if things don't click, another 4-win season isn't totally impossible. So quite a range.
High ceiling, low floor kind of situation.
Pretty much sums it up.
And looking way, way down the road, Super Bowl odds. Any chance?
According to sportsbrackets.net, they're currently plus 6,000 to win Super Bowl LX.
Long shots, but not impossible odds, I guess.
Exactly. That Super Bowl is February 8th, 2026, out in Santa Clara. And again, for all the detailed schedule info, preseason, regular season, playoffs, Super Bowl dates, sportsbrackets.net is the place to go.
Okay, what a whirlwind. A deep dive into the 2025 Patriots. New coach, new system, tons of new faces. It really feels like a fundamental shift.
Absolutely. There's definitely this sense of cautious optimism. But so much depends on May developing, the O-line actually protecting him, and key guys on defense like Barmore staying healthy for that attacking scheme to work.
Lots of ifs.
Big ifs. They spent the money, brought in talent, now they got to execute.
Right. So for you, the listener, thinking about this Patriots season, with all this change, the new talent, the aggressive philosophy on both sides, who do you think is the single most important player new or returning the one guy who holds the key to unlocking whatever potential this team has this year, and why?
Good question.
Something to chew on until next time.